Alright, so the strangeness never stops with me. First, you all know the story. If you know the story about how I had one white kitten, that one on the left, and Patch took up with it. Patchina, I call it now, but because it was male, and then it got into fights, and you can see how its one eye is bad because of the fights, and it has a scar, so you know it used to be male. Well, suddenly it started changing and transitioned, and the mother didn't want to take care of the kitten for some reason, the white one on the left. So she took it up, and took up with it, took care of it and two other black ones. It took care of them until it couldn't, and then suddenly it's back again taking care of the kittens, taking turns with the two mothers, which these two mothers just got along. Molly and Sasha got along really well. They love on each other, they're happy, they take good care of the kittens, and they do a really good job taking care of the kittens. And they're training them well. Midnight's taking care of them and training them, bringing them little moles and things to take care, to try to teach them to take care of themselves and hunt, which they're good at, very good at. But we had one white kitten, and you know this, okay? Suddenly Daddy walks out the door just a couple of weeks ago, might have been last weekend, and he said, "You've got to see this, come here, come here. There's two white cats." He said, bring them to Mama and take a picture. Mama has to see this." And we were like, what? just mind blown. And guess what? Now Patch is suddenly producing milk again. She's now producing milk. The one that was a male is now producing milk again. It couldn't for a while, and it had to go. It had to give them back to Molly and Sasha, and they took it. They're okay with it. Well, now she is taking care of the kittens now, and with Molly and Sasha. Now for about a week it took care of them, and it seems to really be partial to this one, which has its nose marking. The one I call Patchina, that one right there, that was the only one we had. And then Patch, which used to be male, then now it's female. Patchina, see the mark on its nose? See the mark on its nose there? Right there. And it's the one that is taking up with and taking care of, and now it's helping those other two mothers take care of the kittens again. But that kitten, for a month and a half we've had these kittens. There was no other one. Suddenly a clone of the other one, so to speak, sort of, but with the marking of Patchina, the one that had its gender changed. the nose marking of Patchina. I've got to find better pictures of Patch. The same nose marking as the one that had the gender changed, and is now taking care of them both, and taking care of as many as it can, and taking turns with Sasha and Molly. But we only had one. Suddenly we look out the door on Sunday, I think it was last Sunday, and there's two. And it was given the same mark on its nose as Patch. As if created genetically from Patch. Whatever changed Patch might have had the ability to make a clone of that cat with its markings. This is some insane stuff, I know, but it's what happened. It's what happened. There's no other way to explain it. The solid white one, all but a few black spots there, and that patch on its nose, just like the one that got its gender changed, is now and is now taking care of them, and now it gave it back to the other mothers. It's suddenly been there, and it's just as big. I mean, a month and a half goes by and those kittens are not on the porch, and I mean that kitten's not on the porch, and suddenly a month and a half passes by, and boom, there it is, the same size as the others, with the same marking as Patch. Interesting stuff. Here's Patchy, right there, and now she had the eye messed up in a fight when it was a male. Which, that's still the sign right there. It was a male. You can see where the eye got messed up in a fight.